There was a boy named Tiga. Tiga was a very handsome boy who almost always got what he wanted. People liked him easily, but deep inside, he had very few friends, and none of them were truly real. He had 3 childhood boys he grew up with. They were very close, like brothers. They went to the same church, the same school, and shared the same childhood streets. For a long time, life was simple. But along the line, 2 of his friends discovered pornography. They watched it in secret, acting innocent in public, pretending they knew nothing. One day, while playing in their room, Tiga was going through their bag, joking and laughing, until he saw it. The moment his eyes touched it, his heart skipped. He shut his eyes immediately. "This is not my business," he said to himself. "I can't watch this." Without another word, he ran outside and went straight home. From that day, Tiga slowly stopped talking to his friends. Not because he hated them, but because something inside him felt disturbed. Tiga was a well-trained and mannered boy. He prayed, he obeyed instructions without argument. He believed strongly in discipline and self-control. He tried to forget what he saw, but the mind does not forget easily. 5 years later, Tiga was 19, almost 20. He had moved out of his parents' house and was now living on his own as a student. He was supposed to be focused, building his future, but the image he saw 5 years ago was still playing in his head. No matter how hard he tried to push it away, it returned, and each time it came back, it came with dangerous alternatives, thoughts that tempted him, distracted him, and slowly weakened his focus. It affected his studies. It stole his peace. Sometimes he would sit with his books open and realize his mind had wandered far away. He hated it. One evening, tired and frustrated, Tiga decided to visit an old friend, an old monk who had helped him through difficult times during his teenage years. The monk lived quietly, away from noise, away from the rush of the world. When Tiga arrived, the monk welcomed him warmly. They spoke about life, about growth, about responsibility. After a while, Tiga opened up and told him everything: the image, the thoughts, the battle in his mind, the fear of ruining his future. When he finished, the monk laughed softly, not in mockery, but in understanding. Then the monk said something Tiga would never forget. "My son," the monk said, "you are not your thoughts. Thoughts are like birds. You cannot stop them from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest there." Tiga looked at him in silence. The monk continued, "The mind is a powerful servant, but a dangerous master. The same thought that can destroy you can also be ignored. A thought only becomes strong when you give it attention. You have been fighting your thoughts, but fighting gives them energy. Learn instead to observe them and let them pass." The monk smiled and added, "Fire burns only what you place into it. Starve it, and it dies." At that moment, something broke inside Tiga. Not in pain, but in freedom. For the first time, he understood that he was not weak. He had been powerful all along. He stopped judging himself. He stopped panicking when thoughts came. He learned to let them pass without fear, without guilt, without feeding them. Slowly, peace returned. Tiga focused on his studies again. He built discipline, clarity, and purpose. He grew into a strong, self-aware man. Over time, he became successful, not just in career, but in character. He learned control, patience, and wisdom. Years later, he heard about his old friends. The 2 who continued in the bad way had wrecked their lives. Addiction ruined their focus, their relationships, and their future. Dreams were abandoned, opportunities lost. Tiga felt no pride, only gratitude. He was free, free from the prison of his own mind, free and in control of his thoughts at last.
If this story touched something in you, don't scroll past it. This isn't just a video, it's a mirror. A reminder that change is possible, no matter how stuck you feel right now. Subscribe, not for entertainment, but for the version of yourself you're slowly becoming. More stories like this are coming. Stories of transformation, discipline, and quiet victories. If you're ready to grow, stay with us.